What do you do to stay in shape? If your answer is walking, and John Stofflet, I'm talking to you here, you'll want to listen up. The fitness nomad John Ashworth joins us with the top 5 reasons walking is not enough exercise, which is hard to hear for a lot of people because a lot of people, they walk. My mom's another perfect example. Well, I walk 3 days a week. Well, we're here to talk about this. So the number one reason is that walking, you say, only engages about 10% of your muscle cells.
Right. So, it's important that we don't take anything away from people who are walking regularly. It is good that you're doing that, but it isn't enough. When you're walking, you are literally only engaging about 10% of the muscle cells in the muscles that are involved in the exercise. Your body's so efficient it can switch from one motor unit to another, and that way not take as much energy from the body.
And we're talking a flat surface. If you're doing hills,
maybe going on a hill, then you're up to about 30% of the muscle cells that are involved, which is better, but still not as good as strength training, of course.
Point number 2, walking does not use your fast twitch muscle fibers, and we need to understand what those are.
Okay, you have 2 types of muscle fibers, fast twitch and slow twitch. Slow twitch are your more endurance muscle fibers. They're more oxidative. Fast twitch muscle fibers are the ones that grow. So those are the ones that grow when you do strength training and that help increase your metabolic rate. The problem is when you walk, you're not stimulating those fast twitch muscle fibers.
And therefore you're not helping your metabolism and the rest, you can figure out. Point number 3, walking doesn't damage muscle cells, which sounds like that should be a good thing.
Right.
Because who wants to damage something?
Right. You actually do want to do damage to your muscle cells when you're walking or when you're exercising, and walking is not enough to do that. And the reason you want to do that is that there's work involved for the body to recover from that damage. And that's what most people don't realize. The work you do in the gym or outside or wherever you're doing it is breaking down the body so that it has to recover and get stronger.
And that's why you're sore, you're actually doing damage?
You're actually tearing small micro tears in the muscle fibers when you work out.
So it's good to feel sore. Point number 4, it doesn't build muscle.
It doesn't build muscle. And as we've been talking about over the last few months, really important to be engaged in some type of muscle building exercise on a regular basis. Walking does not build muscle. It's aerobic, and really even then it's not that highly aerobic.
Yeah.
Definitely not building muscle.
Okay. Point number 5, it doesn't do much to stimulate bone growth or really even help you maintain strong bones. And this should be really important for women.
Right, exactly. So because you're not building muscle, you're not building bone. And remember, at the age of 35, you're starting to lose 1% of bone and muscle every year if you're not doing anything about it. Walking is not enough. You've got to get into the gym. You've got to move some heavy stuff around.
So do walk and enjoy it, but add something else in, like the strength.
Absolutely.
Maybe a little running or biking or something like that. John, thank you so much. We appreciate it as always. And if you would like to read John's blog on the top 5 reasons walking just isn't enough, he does a lot more explaining in there. So check it out. Just log on to our web channel and click on news links.